Hello, guys. Hello, this is Mayor and Rose class. We are back again. I want to talk today, guys, about a reflection that we all emitting through our mind to other people. So, transmitting thoughts, which is very popular nowadays, everywhere you watch. So, transmission is happening uh, every minute. So, we talked about that previous class, and we really want to highlight the aspect of there are only we think that there are a lot of people around us, but
Mhm.
in our life, but we are just you know that you are alone and other people what Mayor, who are other people is the holograms, the
Yeah.
whatever you, yeah, whatever you are emitting they are accepting. Today we had this greatest epiphany. I wanted to talk about that, Mayor. To talk about the idea of what kind of thought I am emitting
Mhm.
or transmitting every second of my life to people that I'm communicating. So, and those thoughts are coming to the core beliefs that we are having based on our childhood, Mayor.
Right.
Let's say I'm having fear not to be texted a
Mhm.
lot and to get to consistent contact in love life.
Mhm.
Yeah. And what is my fear, Mayor? What is my fear? What am I fearing about? Can you tell me? Mm-hmm.
Yes. So the likely fear, I
Mm-hmm.
can't read anyone's minds, but I can detect as a coach. The
Mm-hmm.
likely fear is that fear of not getting enough attention, that
Yeah.
fear that you're not gonna get enough love. So guess what we do as individuals? We grasp on, we hold on to love, we text more. We're gonna
Yes.
double text, triple text, where are you? Are you okay? And like I
Yeah.
said in my previous video,
Mm.
SP could have been buying you an engagement ring, but you had that assumption that he didn't want to give you attention. So,
Mm.
what's your thinking if he doesn't respond within 5 or 10 minutes? What's your
Yeah.
assumption? I want you to write it down on a paper. Do you feel
Yes.
like you don't get time, love, and attention? Do you feel not prioritized within your relationship or your connection with your SP? What's your
Oh,
assumption about that? Number
consequently, yes. Sorry. Yeah, Mayor.
two,
Uh-huh.
sorry. Number two is that I want you to have a look at your childhood and have a look at the instances where you might have felt neglected, right? Did you get neglected a lot? Once we know the root cause of it, we can change it because we are the operant power, we are God, we create our reality. So we
Yes.
have to change it with changing our thoughts through affirmations, or you can take a few deep breaths and say, it's safe for me to be in love. It's love is safe now. I always get the time, attention, and priority because I am the priority. What's your
Yeah.
assumption about yourself? What's your assumption about your specific person or your SP? And what's your
Yeah.
assumption about love in general? Do you feel like is that a pattern that's ongoing? Have you been ghosted before? Have you been
Yeah.
not given enough attention before in the past? And I want you to look at it. Is it a pattern or is it just with this specific person? If it's a pattern, then it's your underlying assumption and your story that you need to change. But if it's just with this specific person, then it might be your assumptions about the person. Do you think the person's a player? Do you think the person
Yeah.
doesn't want anything serious with you? Do you think the person's got a busy job? Do you think the
Yeah.
person doesn't care about you or doesn't want to give you time? Do you put them up a pedestal? What's your story about them as well? Right? Does that make
Yes.
sense?
Really. This is not what Mayor mentioned. I want to highlight what she said is that the transmitting, if you have these thoughts that Mayor mentioned, that this gonna get your SP. SP is a specific person. It could be your brother, your mom, your perfect colleague that you are transmitting the thoughts. If you think that she's busy for you, your colleague, this colleague is not going to give you attention. What is we all together trying to represent on this class that if you think those thoughts that Mayor mentioned, they're gonna get that thought immediately, like within seconds, if you even think, because as you know, you this is you and this is your SP or colleague. Your thoughts are coming towards him, and you are always, what is it? Going, the
Reflecting.
thoughts are coming to your SP, and
Mhm.
your SP has no choice but just give you. He says, okay, take it. You think that I don't, oh my God, you don't give me the time. I'm not giving you time. I'm just calling you saying, you know, I'm busy a little. I'm going to call you back. All right. And you are like, oh my God, they didn't answer. They didn't properly answer me. I wanted a warmth. I want connection. I want consistency. And whenever a mayor says, do you think that they are above you? Do you think something is not missing about you? What do you think? You are again will think, oh my God, you are not texting me. You are very far. You are going away. And you, because Mayor mentioned these words, those words are going to be received by your colleague, by your mom, by your what? Boyfriend, by your husband. So
By
you
your
need to
girlfriend or your wife as well,
exactly.
or your
So
person that
all
you
of
love.
this, exactly, all of the thought that you are transmitting, everybody. So you need to remember, we had this epiphany. You need to say the specific programming
Mhm.
story that you had, like Mayor says that, oh, I'm afraid they're not gonna prioritize me. You need to remember, Mayor, like we talked about that. Why do you think that you are not going to get the messages from your boyfriend or husband? Is there somewhere beneath in your subconscious
Yeah.
or very deep belief that your dad was very much emotionally unavailable? Or your mom was too busy working or doing housework, you felt left, or you don't want to be left now, because every little thought, subconscious thought that we are having is little girl in you is just transmitting that thought. You need to stop your little girl, 7 years old girl, and say, okay, what am I transmitting right now?
Yeah.
And the epiphanies, yes, and this
Yes.
little girl, okay, you need to say, what am I transmitting? And you'll say, okay, he doesn't test me, I'm alone, or what am I doing, what should I do, what should I do? Those are the thoughts they do not know. You don't have to pay all the attention of those thoughts.
Yeah.
You need to just remember
Yeah.
that, tell the opposite story, and
Mhm.
to make your story more workable and come to the reality, you need to remember, Mayor, you will continue that you
Yeah.
are God of your reality. Have you heard about this context? Like, have you
Absolutely.
heard? Yes.
Now,
Where? What should we do? Uh-huh.
I have a question as well. For
Yeah.
people who don't know what the God of their reality is, how
Mm-hmm.
would you explain it for someone who wants to manifest contact with their SP? Let's say if someone hasn't been contacted by their SP for 3 or 7 months or a year, if they're
Yeah.
discouraged, they keep affirming, or what should they be doing, or what affirmations would you suggest doing
To reprogram your brain,
so
because
they
some
get
people don't
into
know what is it
confidence?
affirmation. Yeah, they don't know what is it affirmation. We need to reprogram our mind with affirmations of the stories, little or long sentences like,
Mhm.
today we had an epiphany. I just want to come back and I can't express the epiphanies that I had. It turned out that I had a very like personal example. I had very interesting story with my friend that I was thinking about her, and I thought that, oh, she would not understand me again when I explained that. I had that kind of backstory in my mind. She would not understand those kind of things that I would say that, and she didn't understand that because I had this like believe that she would not understand. It is too much of a in-depth story. I better not to bring up that story. So that's why she told me the same words. I don't understand that. Or the people or colleagues, you think that they are very hard to work with and they are very much like they are not communicative, and they are turning up not communicative. This is the pure. Every minute you are transmitting thought to their mind and they are reflecting you. So why you are transmitting? Because you are the Jesus or God of your reality.
Mhm.
Everyone a little Jesuses of their reality. That's what I wanted to say. Amir, can
Yeah.
you go in depth and just say, if I don't feel that I'm going to be texted and for the future, like what is my, like we are here, guys, just to mention the fact that why we are talking, what we've talked about. Yeah, basically we talk about the fears that we are emitting, transmitting to the people, which are our core like fears, assumptions that we transmitting, that say the colleague is not talkative, she's not talkative to me, this is my assumption, and I have fear, that assumptions coming from the fear, that fear we are, what is it, Mayor, we are doing, we are
Maybe.
digging, understanding your fear, and we are coaching that, how to change that fear to not have the different assumption coming from your core fear. Let's say I have this fear that I don't do, I mean, everything correct. Yeah. I have this fear that, oh, is there something that I said that incorrectly? And people will understand, oh my God, she's incorrect, because I'm transmitting that I don't think I don't do things wrong. Like I
Yeah.
do things wrong. Yeah. So this is the fear, core fear that we work. Why do you think that you do things wrong? Why do you think that? Mayor, what do you ask people when we coach? Yeah, basically, why do you think that your assumptions, like, let's say I have a dog. Yeah, Mayor, do you have a pet? Yes, let's say
I
I
have
have a dog that, yeah, pet,
that.
cat. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, do you have some kind of fear that something would happen or wrong would happen, or she will gain weight?
Yeah,
Uh,
that's one.
yeah, this is that, and I'm gonna coach you. Why do you think that way? Is there some back in your thought that you think that like you around you people gonna be hurt, or something bad would happen because something goes wrong with you in your life?
I think it's more because the doctor,
Hmm.
his doctor said he needs to lose weight. I'm concerned about
Mhm.
that. So I'm worried about that hurt.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm not worried about it. I manifested my cat losing weight, which we'll talk about it in another video. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, okay.
I want to relate this back to contact and
Yeah.
why we are not getting consistent contact. The biggest reason I see for hot and cold behavior is your thinking hot and cold? Do you think one moment SP is going to contact me and you're writing a letter and you're putting it under your pillow, which that doesn't even work, but that's a lot of manifestation content you guys see. And then the next day you say, oh, SP contacted me. All right, no more. Goodbye. That's the
Yeah.
most common mistake I see individuals making. Number one, to get instant contact, like a lot of you guys ask, how do I get instant contact? To get instant contact, you have to realize that there is no such thing as time in your 4D and your 5D reality. So don't, when you ask for time, you're giving yourself more time, you're delaying that contact. Number two, you can
Mhm.
either visualize, like holding your phone and getting a notification and closing your eyes and imagine the five senses. So, what do you hear when your phone rings with a message, or if your SP calls you? What do you feel? Do you feel happy? How does your phone feel like? How does the keyboards feel like? You can also have a look at your what do you see? What message do you want to see?
Wow.
Yeah. And the second thing you can do is obviously affirming, I am the person who gets consistent contact. I'm the person who is prioritized. I give myself enough time, love, and attention.
Yes.
Therefore, others are reflecting that. And I'm always showered with consistent time, love, affection. And I like to add gifts as well because I love gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From everybody. This is like a concept, like I realized the epiphany, like I'm getting motivation from everybody, not just to expecting something bad is gonna happen. am getting, receiving. I am, oh, such a great way to you just to say that, Mayor. You said that imagining, as we know from the books, the imagination is the key component of that.
By
Uh,
Neville
you
Goddard.
yeah, yeah. But let's talk about generally what is this about? We talked about fears.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, just talk. When you want to change your fears, you need to first and for the most realize that you are from Neville Goddard books that we have learned with Mayor. We have read the idea of your I am is God, your I amness is God. If you don't realize that, that's gonna be very much complicated to get through the changing your belief about yourself. If you change, you need to say, if anything I am uttering from this mouth, it's gonna be happening because I am controlling my fears.
Yeah.
If you don't say I'm controlling something like or any other change that you're trying to do with your fears, it's gonna be seeming or feeling like impossible. People will look at that and just ask, what are you basically talking? We are talking about being in control. What are you thinking and changing your thinking through the knowledge of God, that you are God, that it's not a God religious thing that we talk about, like the God in your thoughts, like you are God in of your thoughts. What we know about thoughts, so thoughts are our life. Imagination is our life. What we think is just coming through our life.
Mm.
So the life that we are having, our wardrobe, our table in front of you, it's all you. Your
Mhm.
dad is you. Your dad, you think about your dad,
My
that
SP is me. My mom is me.
yeah,
How many
yeah,
times have I thought, let's, for example, say, I was going to the gym, and this is a personal story. I don't share my personal life, but I'm going to
yeah,
for a little bit, if that's okay. So I
yeah,
was thinking, I'm gonna do some squats in the gym. Within a second, my
yeah.
SP said to me, why don't you
Mhm.
do squats first at the gym and then let's go on a date? And it happened within a second, you guys. How many times have you guys put words in people's mouth? That's how fast thought transmission is.
Yes, totally, totally. You don't even realize. But to get to the awareness, what do you think? Mary, you see, you need to think about that person. Let's say it could be your colleague, not personalized, like people don't like. Let's say I'm thinking, what am I thinking? Is she jealous of me? Is she thinking that I am disqualified for this position? Or is this my what kind of thoughts that I am transmitting to her? You need to get all what I realized throughout this journey that we had here. We forget that so many years people didn't know this concept of God being you. God, you are the thinker of your reality. You do the work. Nobody else in front of you is just a no, there's nobody around you. You are the only person in this universe. Like, and these people that you are interacting with, this is your thoughts. That's it. Like that's what we have that, yeah, Mayor. But
Exactly.
basically, yeah, what we have to say that we are coaching to
Mhm.
forget, to teach how powerful that you can change one thought that I am not good enough, or my people around me are very mean to me, or oh my God, they're gonna hurt me
The
some way
common
in
one. Yeah. That's your
criticizing.
assumption about your SP. Now, that's a very
Yeah.
common one. Let's say you
Where?
go on a date
Yes.
and your
Uh-huh.
SP criticizes you. Are you spiraling and getting triggered, or what's your thinking behind that? Do you have a fear of being hurt? There you go.
Ah.
Can we change that fear? Yes, we can through coaching with us and through watching our channel.
I'm gonna ask you a question, Mayor. We have some minutes left, like so I would be able to fit
Of
in
course.
that time. let's say I have my husband, yeah. I have fear that he's not giving me a lot of attention. Everything is about his mom, everything is about his friends. When I'm asking him, let's just make time for us and go somewhere, but he's just dedicating a less kind of effort. Oh, this is what I want to ask. Why my husband doesn't make effort for like enough effort? Not why does what kind of beliefs, listen what we do during our coaching.
Mhm.
What kind of beliefs do I hold about my husband and about me
Mhm.
and about the situation? I'm going to repeat again. What kind of thoughts do I have about me and about my husband and about our relationship?
Yeah.
Three facts. Mayor, if I am feeling I am not kind of getting a lot of effort from my husband, what should I do?
Mhm.
Mhm.
So let's examine your thoughts. This is an investigation. This is what we do in coaching to really help you guys. Okay. What is your thinking? It could be that, oh, he's so busy at work. He doesn't give me attention. I don't get love and attention. Why am
Yeah.
I always left out? Why do I never get attention? People don't understand me. People will leave me. People don't spend time with me. I don't get
Yeah.
the love and attention. I don't get love, time, and attention. And a lot of these thoughts, guys, can be very subconscious. You don't think about it right away, but it's on the back of your head. Remember, and they still manifest. That's why it's really important to change them. Now, about your relationship, you could think relationships don't work, or my SP has a job. My SP is the president. My SP needs has a big business. My SP maybe is cheating on me, right? I don't know what your assumptions are, but these are
Yeah.
some ideas that what your assumptions are that could have caused that situation to happen. The other
Do you
reason
think that I don't have time and attention and loved? I don't feel loved at that point just because of my childhood, that at some point I felt left out and
yeah,
nobody kind of concentrate their attention on me.
were you
So
left
is there
out as like with your friends in school, or did your mom and dad who used to be so busy and left you with the babysitter, or did your babysitter
totally
ignore you?
definitely.
Yeah.
My mom worked all the time.
Mhm.
My dad was yes away with his business, so the attention that I was like receiving, getting at it was from my mom. And so what should I do to improve my beliefs about me that I can get love, I can get attention because I can be seen. I have this fear as well, Mary, that I'm not seen. What's that connected to? Is that connected with the love? I'm not getting love.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great question. So, how do I change this belief system? I think of the old belief system. You don't get the love, the time, the attention, you're not seen. They're just error. Like
Yes.
a glitch in the matrix or the glitch in your thoughts. They're just a glitch. They're a system error. So it's time
Yes.
for the system upgrade. What do we do to upgrade? We can use affirmations that are
Mhm.
targeted to you. This is what you get in your coaching as well. Like, I
Yes.
always get love, time, and attention. Love is safe now. I feel so safe in relationships because I know that I get consistent time, love, and attention. I give myself
Now,
those things. Do you
yeah.
prioritize yourself? Why would you be
Yeah.
important to someone if you're not important to yourself? So start putting yourself on pedestal.
Or
Start.
you just you said that if I'm not seen, let's say, why should I not be seen by me first? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
sorry guys, that's my cat.
All
Uh,
right. Mhm.
yes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So,
So this is interesting. Yes, getting back to what you said, Mayor, it's like I
see.
need to say, I get the time, I get the attention from the people that I want.
So,
From
what's a little homework you can do? Ask yourself, I want you to ask yourself, why do I not feel seen? Now, I want you to take a blank piece of paper, ask yourself, why
Mhm.
do I not feel seen? And maybe write down 10 or 20 points and then write the opposite things. And I want you to write down, why are you amazing? why you deserve to be seen. I am seen because I have nice lips. I'm seen because I have a beautiful heart and I have a talent for singing, for example, like you do.
Yeah,
So you
exactly.
need to expose yourself to crowds. And when I say this, I don't mean in a debilitating way. I just
Yeah.
going outside, seeing a lot of people and being okay with being seen, because a lot of us have a fear of being seen. Do
Definitely.
you get social anxiety? Do you have a fear of people judging you? What's your story behind being seen? Do you worry about
Exactly.
people
Or did you
us?
remember this? Huh?
Mhm.
Sorry. Yes, I
No,
interrupt you. Yeah.
no, no, you're
Uh,
fine. Yeah, go.
yeah. You are right. I never thought about that. Why do I not feel seen? And because of 2, 3, 4 years, there is this experience that I've discovered in me that in a cybernetics book that I've read, like many times we've shared this books and we are doing coaching based on that book. And this book says, if you have this idea of if you once failed and your mind is like consciously, your conscious thought would think, okay, your conscious belief would say, oh my God, the next time I'm going to fail as well. The failure will come. I'm anticipating failure. Let's say yesterday I didn't get out the door and have fun with my friends. Today I'm also not going to have fun because it was like yesterday. People have this pattern that I want to say, no, this is your conscious thought create that pattern. Your subconscious, it's just under thought, under brain,
Hidden.
subconscious, yeah, hidden brain. It has no power to repeat.
Mhm.
Your conscious is repeating by saying, oh my God, the next failure will come. And your subconscious is, what is it doing? Bowing and saying, this is going to be failed because you gave the command, berating yourself by saying, telling you off, oh, I didn't get out and I didn't get to the restaurant yesterday. Today I'm going to have the same. I just stuck at home. But you need to cut that pattern by saying, I'm not repeating this pattern. I am stopping this pattern. And your subconscious thinking that you cut that pattern and brings you another experience, another happiness, another friend gatherings, another romantic dinners. The pattern of the getting the same over and over, as Mayor said, I had that. I've been not seen. I felt not seen. I'm cutting that pattern. I'm cutting that. How to cut? We're gonna be having classes with us, and you find out how to cut the pattern of unhappiness. So
Mhm.
we are coaching that, and that's the main thing that people don't understand how to cut the pattern. We teach how to cut the pattern that we've discovered ourselves, and we did that work, and it just worked like immediately, like within seconds. We don't need to work hard to create these ideas. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So Mary,
yes.
so what am I saying is that, do you understand the pattern tactics? It's like your brain says next time is going to be failure. No, you're conscious. You need to stop yourself by saying this, the previous failure, it's not going to repeat. I am changing that. And it changes automatically. As we have, do you know what is a trigger, guys? What is trigger? When you are triggered to get rejected, Mir, do you have that? The automatic reaction. Trigger is automatic reaction of your belief. What belief do you have? The rest of that we will explain during the coaching because we have so many offers already. Like, yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
if you want to get in touch coaching, we do offer 30-minute and 1 hour video call or WhatsApp voice messages. Just send
Yeah.
us an email on godmodemanifestation@gmail.com. It will be linked under the video. Yes.
Mhm. Yeah. So To wrap up, Mayor, are we about to wrap up? What we were trying to say is that, guys, if you have fear that you are not seen like me, you are not getting attention or affection from your loved ones, you need to remember this is all me. There is no other people around me. This is me that are transmitting the thoughts to other people, and they are giving me that thoughts back to me, and I'm getting angry. I don't have to get angry. I just have to realize,
That's trigger. Anger, or feel like you're crying. Let's say SP hasn't responded in 24 hours. Are you going to cry? No, please don't cry.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
triggered. What's your trigger? That is
yeah,
so telling on what your subconscious thoughts are. If you get angry or sad, please let it out, but examine your thinking behind it. There's nothing wrong with feeling these emotions, but there's always a reason why. And oftentimes it's very hidden and sneaky. Like
definitely.
it could be that you don't believe you get time and attention subconsciously. That's why you're crying because your SP didn't text you for 24 hours, which a lot of people, um,
Yeah,
not
they
everyone.
don't change. A
Mhm.
lot of people don't change like us. Yeah, Mir. We change momentumly, and
Yeah.
we don't let that happen.
That's why
Yeah.
you guys need coaching. A lot of you guys
Mhm.
misunderstand and blame it on your specific person. Let's say you blame it that your SP might be busy, or your SP. A lot of people actually snoop on their phones and think the SP's cheating, but it's not even that. They could have been busy or stuck in traffic, or they could have been admitted to hospital. I don't know. Okay, give it a
Yeah,
good story.
exactly. Change it. Change the pattern. Change the pattern. Yeah. So, guys, I have to say that uh, these coachings are so phenomenal that you don't even know what kind of beliefs you hold. We would be asking questions, and we would be just not even interfering in your personal life
We
during
have
those questions.
limited spots. We only have like 10
Yes,
spots left because we're getting
exactly.
out before we
Mhm.
wrap up the video. We're getting
Yeah,
out. So if you want coaching, guys, send us an email and we will respond within 24 hours and give you services that you really need, and you will get the top-notch service. Okay. Thank
yeah.
you for
To get
watching.
married, to get the greatest ever job, to
Yeah.
cut the pattern of just staying home, not going out. This is
Yeah,
about me, like cut the
absolutely.
pattern. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So it was nice talking to you guys. And yeah, Mayor and Rosie.
Subscribe. Send us an
Yeah.
email if you have questions. Like, share this video to your friends and family. Have a lovely day, night, or evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys are at. We love you,
Yeah.
and subscribe.
Mm, yay. Mhm.
Bye.